Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Zaku 2 Stutzer. I believe I looked up that Stutzer is basically German for dandy or fancy or something like that. So, yeah, it's a fancied up Zaku 2, and it's got an interesting skill set. It's 350, it has a dodge roll. It also has strapped to its chest a Gelgug beam rifle, which it's slightly modified, of course, since it's, attached to a big block on the chest, for one thing. It can fire uncharged while moving, but if you fire it while, if you charge it, you have to hold still, and it pierces. So, and it does pretty good damage for a 350, as you can see from like the 4,000 damage I did to that Goof Custom. I'm using the Zaku F2 machine gun, basically, on it, but I'm also a little bit surrounded, because, well, there's three of them. Three of my team, too, but I'm not sure what's going on here. They've been pushed back by a couple other enemies, and, well, I managed to get somebody before I got killed, so that's something. Oh, and I'm not quite dead yet. It also has basically its own heat rod style weapon. It has a third arm on a winch in its chest. Yeah, you can see it there. That it basically does a punch with. In the lore, I believe that arm is supposed to be able to throw grenades, but does not let you throw grenades a ridiculous distance with your winch arm, sadly. That said, yeah, it's not bad. I believe it also has a Sturmfaust, because, well, doesn't everything. And yeah, it's pretty solid all around. And that rifle may be enough, since it has so many other stun options, to put it over the 350 Gelgug in terms of powerful 350 mobile suits. But Gelgug has the advantage of being able to fire charged shots without stopping, and also has the advantage, as much as the turtle shield helps, it is a shield. And also I believe that the Stutzer only has one melee attack, so Gelgug, in my opinion, has a better, or at least, longer reaching melee pattern, and it can do two swings. So, yeah, there's still a little bit of balance there, though the Stutzer is pretty strong. So, and if you did all the promotion mission, or not limited missions, I think it is, for the Spring Festival, you too can have the Zaku Stutzer. And I think it's worth it. For one thing, it's just, it's unique looking among the Zakus, and for another, it's just, yeah, it's got a neat bag of tricks. And I'm always happy to see more Advance of Zeta in here anyway, because just, yeah. This game could realistically, if they wanted to put the resources into it, if they wanted to keep it going, this game could realistically probably go on forever. Because there's always something new being added to the Universal Century, in some manga or other, some OAV, some, net thing, and they could just keep adding, new variants of things forever. There's just a huge amount of, only one melee swing. There's just a huge amount of, possibilities to this game, and it's always nice to see some of the ones that I personally consider more out there to come true. And I think somebody had stealth and caught me, so yeah, I am gonna die. I'm doing a pretty good job of getting myself surrounded repeatedly here, which is not great, but missed my shot, and now I'm dead. But yeah, just I like how big this game is and how many different mobile suits there are, and it can keep getting bigger and getting more mobile suits. And I still want to see, like, lifters come into the game. I want to see, subflight systems. I want maps where, you can have, with enough open space that you can have, like, duels between, mobile suits on base jabbers and, transformable mobile suits, that kind of thing. And just, a lot of possibilities. We haven't really seen any new mobile suit vehicles since, the beginning of the game, when we got the Scurry cannons in space, and there are plenty other mobile suit accessories out there that we could get added. It is, like I said, Gundam is big. They could keep adding more of it in here. So always happy to see new stuff. And always happy when they make it possible to get new stuff relatively easily without having to spend any money. This in particular was, easy to get in a couple of afternoons. So, like Friday night when we were all done playing, I just hunkered down and finished off my missions in a space AB room, because I was able to get assists in there very easily when I was on A, and racking up 15 space rounds on B. Not hard, or, on A and B both, of course, but yeah, not hard at all. Managed to sneak around the corner and kill one Dom, and I managed to take down the Dom cannon as it took me down, so, not a bad outcome. I earned more points than I was worth, at least, so, always a pleasure. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. We have a very slim lead, about 2 kills, maybe 1. No, 2 sounds about right. And yeah, in terms of frustrated tells, the one thing you probably saw, and the one thing that I am most likely to do in any given round, is send back me up, because yeah, sometimes I just feel like I'm, even though it's not true, I feel like I'm the only one getting isolated and focused, and that's when I start to get frustrated. Like, when I keep getting, somebody nearly killed, and then everybody on the enemy team appears and locks me down before I can do anything, while the rest of my team is doing I don't know what. That's when it becomes frustrating for me, and I try not to be, a jerk about it, but every once in a while, just, back me up is kind of how my frustration with this tends to manifest. And I finally remembered it had a Sturmfaust, so we'll use that to keep this Dom cannon still again. And that was a kill thanks to a whole bunch of people who were in fact backing me up, so. And I, at least made the smart move of not pushing forward on my almost no health by myself. In the last minute of the match, I'm holding back for the most part behind my allies, though I am getting a little bit over-ambitious here going after this goof, especially since I did not properly judge my melee range. That was a dumb, and now I'm dead. Yeah, and that's been a lesson for me in this game a lot of times too, which is a lot of times when you get frustrated with other people, it's just you pulling your own dumb. So, a little bit of patience and a little bit of forgiveness goes a long way, especially in things that don't matter, like, video games. Because, yeah, I like video games, but being mad long-term about things in video games just... I have plenty of other things in life to be mad about if I really want to. So I'll let that one slide. Somebody else can have that. But we pulled it off, I'm pretty sure. If not, it was a close one, so I'll take that too. We did it. And yeah, I like this goofy thing. I want the rest of the Stutzers, especially the Rick DS Stutzer. 2565, not bad. 6 kills, 4 deaths. A little deathy, but not bad either. So, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Also, I believe we're going to need some Xeon Alive markings to go on some of these Stutzers sooner or later. So, I don't think those are in the game yet, so hopefully we'll get them.